The contents of this video are intended for adult collectors. Alrighty. What's up, guys? What's up? All right, let me just check if everything's okay. Testing. Testing. Awesome. Okay. It's a little messy here, but it's okay. What's up, guys? So welcome to Toy Talk and Sculpting. You guys are welcome to come and talk about toys, 1/6 scale, 1/12 scale, or about sculpting. Anything you want. So you're welcome here. I'll be right back. Okay, so I was working on I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, there you go. It's better. So I was working on this little thing gave me a lot of trouble. It broke on me. Everything went wrong when I started doing the other side. Anyway, right now I'm just gonna weather it and cut into it and make it more weathered, so it look like a really weathered piece of wood, like you will find in the ocean or at the beach, something like that. I might mess it up though, because I'm gonna use the drill bit. I'm gonna be using these kind of tools, like this tip. I have one of these. I don't know what you call these. And these two right here. These are for really fine detail. I used to use these for customizing action figures. Kind of wish I was still customizing action figures, but I'm looking forward to actually making action figures, you know? So, because there's a difference, you know, like if you make your own action figure, you have like total control over the joints, the design, and everything. But when you're customizing, you have to find spare parts, and sometimes you don't have the right joints and etc. Just a lot of stuff. So you're kind of constrained to whatever you can work with. And when I was doing customs, I did a bunch of X-Men. I did a Storms. I did the Punk Rock Storm many times. I did Dazzler of many times as well, and I did a Jim Lee Storm, which was one of the prettiest ones that I made. I made like 2 of them, maybe 3. I don't remember. So I used like all kinds of materials and paints. I try to make them really nice. and it was really fun experience. I gotta say, I was pretty happy how my skills grew on that, and it just got me thinking. Maybe I should just learn how to make the whole entire action figure. So that's why I'm studying ZBrush right now, and anytime I get a chance, I do one of these videos to talk live, and so yeah, let's do this. I have a new mic. And seems to be working really, really nicely. So, and new lights. So, although it doesn't look that bright in here, I put two big lights up here, and I have one little light right here, and it still seems like it's not well that bright lit in my scene. So, I might actually have to get a third light and put it like right there, like just like what do you call those lights? There's like spotlights and side lights, and I don't know. They have all these names for these lights, so I might have to do something like that. All right, so I'm gonna work on this. It's gonna get a little noisy because I'm gonna use the drill bit. The drill bit that I'm using is this right here. It is a Dremel, and I attached a long thing to it, a long hose. It kind of looks like something the dentist would use. And let me just, there you go. At the end of it, it looks like that. It's about 6 inches long. It says Dremel on it. This is an old school Dremel. I like it because it's thin, so it can get into hard to reach areas. So that's why I have this one. But there's much better now. There's another one that came out, is more advanced, and also the one that looks like a gun, that you hold it like a gun, like a trigger gun. Those are I've heard those are even better. So if you want to get a really good one, just go to Dremel and get the latest one that's high tech. And actually, I might get the one I just mentioned because you can hold it like a pen. It's a little thicker than this. It's like a little thicker than this one, maybe like an inch thicker, and it just seems like it looks really nice. So I might actually get it. It's like $50. And yeah, this is I'm gonna change the tips, and I'm gonna start dremeling all over this little wood, and see what it looks like at the end. So hopefully it'll look good. I had some problems here. I had some breakage right here. You can see this right here. So I'm going to try to fix that by putting battle damage there, and then putting some more Sculpey on it, and then I'm going to try to texture it like when the wood gets scraped, sort of like this stuff right here, or this right here, like that kind of texture. And I'm just going to try to play it off like it's battle damage, because it broke on me. Even though it has a wire mesh inside, the way I went about making it was way better when I did the first one. Go figure, right? The first time you get it right. So I got it right. So this one, I just like took out a piece of clay, a rectangle like this, and I put it on a piece of wood like that. And then I put all the detail on it. And then when I was ready, I cooked it. And then I just flipped it over and worked on this side. But then I made the mistake of flattening the detail with a flat spoon-like tool. And I did not like how that came out, because when you press into the clay, it looks like a very natural texture. And I really like that. So it's like a roundish kind of texture. And I really, really like that. So what I did the second time is I cut out a piece of mesh, of wire mesh, and I tried to work on it like that on the first side and everything, and it just gave me a bunch of problems. So this is where I am now. So let's hope that it comes out good. If it doesn't come out good, then it's okay. I would just probably make another one some other time. I also finished priming the bricks right here, and they came out really, really nice. And maybe at the end of all this, trying to get in my autofocus. Maybe at the end of this, I can make some molds. I know a guy who makes molds for me, and these are like 1/6 scale bricks that I made. They came out really cool. Like I put a lot of detail on them. So maybe I'll make some molds out of these guys, and maybe I'll put them for sale. I don't know. If you guys are interested, let me know. So, but I'm definitely gonna make a mold out of this guy right here, the fire hydrant, and sell that as a sort of like a diorama piece. And I'm actually gonna paint some of these pieces, but when I make the copies, and see what nice effects I can put on them, like graffiti and like on the fire hydrant, and also different colored bricks, not just red, and give them some really nice shading and all that. So yeah, and especially the wood. Maybe I'll make some copies of these, but this one doesn't. I don't know. Let's see how this one looks at the end, and we'll see. I don't know. Okay, so that's the first thing to do. I'm just gonna start cutting. I like the way I made holes in here, so I'm gonna try to make some holes, and I'm gonna chip away some pieces, and just bear with me. It's gonna get noisy, and we'll get through this. All right. So, I hope I don't mess things up. There you go. I hope I get to do some really nice painting effects. I just want to show. I painted this a long time ago. It's one of these Gundam little kits, but I didn't paint the whole kit. I was just doing tests, and as you can see, this right here. I don't know if you can tell. I painted that. And it's like a metallic red. It came out just really, really nice. This whole piece right here came out really nice. I painted it, and this part right here is just the bare plastic. I painted this a different shade of red just to test out the reds, and I think that if I get to paint the copies of the bricks and the wood and the fire hydrant, we should see some really nice stuff. Meanwhile, I'm gonna start putting up videos. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, because right now I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna put up videos of ZBrush, of me trying to sculpt simple stuff, pieces. And right now I'm sculpting, well, not simple stuff right now. I'm trying to sculpt heads, which is kind of hard. So I might show some of that too. Actually, yeah, I might show some of that hard stuff. I'm not a professional, so I'm just doing this because it's passion, and who knows, maybe something will happen. So, all right, so I'm gonna start the drill bit. It's connected, and if you guys can hear me, let me know clearly. All right, so I'm gonna try to change this. Okay, so to change this, you gotta put a little something here, and then kind of open this there. I'm gonna just try this one first, cutting into some areas. Oops. All right. So when you use a drill bit, you should use goggles. But I'm wearing glasses, so I should be fine. I'm gonna change. Going to change piece here. I used to know this jeweler, so he gave me the smallest bit they ever had. It's this one. For finest detail you can possibly get. What's today? Friday? Okay. Let's see. Estoy grabando. Estoy haciendo un show. I have Tamiya basic files. They're really good. So can use these as well. Okay. Also gonna make some battle damage here. So probably gonna use this like that. And then I'm gonna texture that. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that for last because I really don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Let's see, where's the other little drill bit? Where is it? Now I gotta clean up with this whole mess. Did it fall? I had another drill bit. I can't see it. Let's see. Oh, it's right. Already put it on. Okay. I'll try this one. See how it works. see. Dun, dun. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I could have avoided all this if I just would have sculpted all that detail. The problem is when you want to sculpt so much detail and it's soft clay, it's hard to work on soft clay. So that's why I do it this way, you know? All right, so let's go back to this guy. This guy is pretty good. I'm wearing a face mask, so I will not. Hey, what's up, Tactical Nerdist? I am working on a piece of wood, man. Trying to make it look weathered, all cut up and textured, so then I can paint it. And hopefully it'll look like a piece of wood. I have some problems here. I have some breakage, so I got to figure out a way of somehow getting rid of that. I used a it's the Dremel. That's the model number right there. You can still get some of these on eBay. You might find one or two of these. They're kind of hard to get. They're like older versions. That's the name brand, Dremel Flex. And you can attach it to just about any Dremel that you have. I have this one right here. And it costs about $40 or $50, I think. So yeah, it's what's the name brand? Yeah, Dremel Craftsman. Any Dremel will work, like those types. So I attached a little jewelers work with these pieces right here, like these really small pieces. So I'm gonna do some fine detail on it right now, and then I'm gonna try to take care of the breakage problem. Yeah, it's an older model, but I like it because it's like the ones that dentists use. So so you can get a really good control over the pen. But right now, Dremel has a new model that looks like a pen. It's kind of like a fat pen, and you can hold it really well. So I think that's even better. Um, and then there's the other version that looks like a gun, and you hold it like a gun, and that's even, I've heard, I don't know, that that's the best one. And Tamiya makes one of those, and it's like it's really good. I don't know who else makes it, and yeah, I probably get the other one, the one that looks like a fat pen. It costs like 45, 60 bucks. Yeah, yeah. I got a new mic and I got lights. So now you guys can hear me better. Right now I got my mouth covered because I was dremeling, but yeah, look, I primed the bricks, so they're pretty nice right now. Well, I like to think they look nice. So these guys are ready for Freddy. They're ready for the molder, so he can make copies, and maybe I'll put them for sale. I don't know. I'll make copies. Let's see. Let me just clean up this mess. So I put a wire mesh inside, and it seems to be giving it a little extra strength, you know? So it was a good thing and a bad thing. It was a bad thing because it gave me lots of troubles. And now it looks like it's a good thing at the end, towards the end of the process. I'll pick it up later. I gotta get myself one of those little hand vacuums. So I won't have to do this. Actually, one of the things I hate the most is sanding. I think I don't enjoy sanding at all. But yeah, maybe that's one reason why digital is better. You don't have to sand, and you don't have to wear a mask to protect your lungs. Yeah, yeah. I put up a video about 2 or 3 days ago. You can check it out. I put the Joker. I put the Dark Knight Returns, all the ones that I have, and I did a comparison, and I talked about everything about it. It's a really nice figure. I am actually liking it more now than before. It really sticks out when you look at it. It really sticks out from the other figures because he's wearing a suit. And I put him with the cigarette. He comes with 2 cigarettes, and you gotta be really careful because those cigarettes are so small you can lose them very easily. So he's pretty great. I'm pretty happy with that figure, man. So it's my little pouch right here. I put all my Dremel stuff in here so I won't lose it. All right, so let me just clean up here a little bit. Oh, cool. Just had a good idea. I'm going to use this tray to pick up all this junk. So what's new with you, man? Did you get any new figures, or how's your collection? Um, yeah, that's why I think maybe digital is good in that sense. You know, digital, it's also faster, and if you make a mistake, you can go back and you know fix it. Sometimes you can't go back. I was thinking of adding a body to this sculptor, like adding a body to it. I don't know. That's one of my first sculptures I did a long time ago. Okay. So I don't want that stuff on my new microphone. So all right, so I got a little bit of clay here. Maybe I'll put some on. Some liquid Sculpty. This stuff is like glue, so you can use that as glue for your sculptures. Let's see. These are Tamiya files. They're really good for doing Gundams, but you can use them for stuff like this too, you know. So let's put on my little Tamiya magnifiers. There you go. Oh man, did you see some of the new He-Man figures? Or what else did they show? There's some new He-Man figures. They show Mothman, He-Man. By any chance, do you know if they're 7-inch action figures or are they still 6-inch? Also, today I saw the Mandalorian, the Hot Toys was announced, and they plated the armor on the Mandalorian, so it's like it looks like real metal. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Gotta get that really in there. Yeah, you know which one I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get the Trapjaw. That's one of my favorite characters. I'll probably just get like Trapjaw, He-Man, and there's this one character that I don't even know his name, but the Four Horsemen sculpted. He's like a spider guy. He has like a lot of eyes, and he's blue. I don't know his name. He's like part spider, part man. And since they're making them with joints, and it looks like the same type of design they're gonna be using, I'll probably get that one, the spider guy. Maybe the bee guy. I forgot the bee guy's name. So I'll probably get like a couple, maybe three tops. Tops, I'll get four. I won't get a lot. So, are you getting any of those? Or what are you getting? What are you getting now? Oh shit! I gotta use the. I gotta get the plug, or else it's gonna run out of energy. It's funny. I raised my voice, but I have a new mic. I don't have to raise my voice. I gotta find a plug. Let's see. Does this work? Yes. Okay. I'll just leave it here. All right. Yeah, I don't like that Skeletor guy. I like I'll probably try to get Skeletor, and I like the body, but I don't like the way they sculpted the skull. And I was thinking maybe I should just sculpt my own skull and put it on, do it in ZBrush, sort of like a custom job. I also don't like the Battle Cat. The original Battle Cat looks better, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna get a few of them. But I really like the elongated body design that they have. So they look like bigger. It looks like they can put in more detail. They might be 7-inch. I don't know. And yeah, Hot Toys just announced the Mandalorian. Man, that thing looks so nice because they're doing something way different now. They're metal plating the armor, so it looks like actual real metal. So it sucks because all the people that got the original Mandalorian are gonna see this updated version, and they're all gonna want that one because it looks like even more realistic. So I was like, man, these dudes are killing the collectors with all these things. All right, so you're getting all the Mafex, right? All the Mafex stuff. That's so cool, man. I hope they make more Superman, like Steel and the Cyborg Superman. Oh man, if they do that, yeah, that Mando is gonna be off the hook because of that one thing I'm saying. The plating is like the little difference that makes the difference. It's like it looks like actual metal. So the reflections and then with the weathering on top, it's just it makes the other version look like obsolete. And yeah, messed up. Messed up. I got the old Mando and I was like, man, I should have waited, And so now I don't know what to do, you know. What else is really cool? Pepper Potts in the Iron Man suit with that blue die-cast suit. Oh man, that shit is sick. and the Wonder Woman with the wings, the gold wings, even the SH Figure Arts. I actually want to get the SH Figure Arts version because I want to look at the joints that they did for those wings. Those wings are like really articulated, and so they might have like put in some pretty interesting, badass technology there for joints for the wings. So she's just worth getting just for that one reason, and that she looks great. From my point of view, I should get that so I can try to learn it and do it in ZBrush. So man, they're just pumping out crazy stuff, like just so many nice things. But I'm not getting all that stuff. I'm just getting the Mayfex Dark Knight Returns figures, Mayfex, and a little bit of Star Wars Hot Toys, just a little bit, like the droids and maybe important characters like that Mando. Yeah, just crazy stuff, man. But I love it. All right, so let's see. I need my little eyes here. I kind of the Mothman from He-Man that just came out. I kind of wanted to see like they do with the classics. They put like that moth material, but they sculpted it and they gave it a lot of detail, and it looks really nice. But I can't stop thinking maybe they should have done the moth thing. Yeah. Let me try. Did you see Loki? Are you seeing Loki? I was hoping they would put in a female Loki, and they did. And at first, I didn't think she was pretty, but now that they show her more and more, I think she's kind of good looking. But I seen these beautiful Loki uh, cosplay people at the conventions, and man, I just seen some very beautiful Loki chicks. Like one time, I saw this one on one of those cosplay comic book conventions, and she was like this pale, blue-eyed brunette. Man, she was so nice. She looks so good as Loki. It's like incredible. All right, I'm gonna try to. You know what's funny? I think they're gonna hook up or something. It's kind of fun. He's hooking up with himself. I think that's what they're gonna do. All right, so let's try this. I'm gonna put some some liquid sculpting here. It's too much. I need a napkin. Need a napkin. Yeah, right. Loki, he's gonna hook up with himself as a female form, which is kind of crazy. All right. Get my little dental tool here. So much work on a little piece of wood, man. I think that hopefully this will come out decent. I just see this as practice, so let's see. I need a paper towel that different type. Yeah, right. I don't know. I think they probably hook up, and then they're gonna betray each other because they're Loki, right? So they can't help it. That's their nature. So I think they're gonna betray each other, and they're gonna be the villains anyway. Or maybe those guardians they keep talking about. They're gonna be the villains, right? So I don't know. I'm gonna try to texture this. See, I can get a nice texture instead of that nasty crack. Let's see. Let's try this old toothpick, maybe. And let's try this brush. I don't know. Doesn't look too good. Let's see. Oh, really? Kang? Wow, Kang. You know, I really like that action figure from Marvel Legends, Kang, the latest one. It was so well done, man. It was so nice. Yeah, I hope your wife is right. That'd be really cool. Let's try. I think that her crown, Loki, the female, her crown should have been, the horns should have been longer. It should have looked really like really long and elongated and sexy, you know, like in the comics, right? They could have easily made her a crown that looks, you know, much better than that one. That one looks, the horns are so tiny. It's like, you know, they could have done something like that. Like they could have, I don't know. Let's see, let's try to put another piece here. I was gonna put nails. Like if someone tried to nail nails into the wood, I was thinking of doing something like that. Hey, can you hear me when I speak this low? This this low under the microphone. Can you hear this? Can you hear my voice now? I keep bumping my camera. Dun, 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 dun. Cool, man. So I can talk this slow. Let's get some more clay. Man, this looks bad here. So messy. Okay. Oh, let me try something cool, man. Let's see. Yeah, let me try this. Oops. I'm gonna stick unless I use that glue. You know, like I don't really know what's the difference between liquid sculpting and bake and bond. It's like the same thing. It's like they took the same thing and put different names on it. Um, they might be a little different, but I don't know. They look the same. And then they changed the name again on them, and it's confusing. You don't know what. All right, so let's see. Can you do this? Do like a little texture here. Might look good. Yeah, actually might work like that. I don't know, man. What sculpting project I have after this? Well, right now I'm working on the Dark Knight Returns head sculpt of the toy guy, the one that makes the bombs for Joker. His name is Abner. So I'm sculpting his head, and then I'm gonna try to do his body, and I'm sculpting Bruno. Bruno from the Joker, the Joker's girlfriend. Also, I started the mutant leader a long time ago, and I did the head and the shades, and he looks pretty fierce, pretty scary. So I'm kind of working on all of those, you know, and also trying to learn how to use every button on ZBrush, which is crazy, man. ZBrush is like it's got so many buttons, and even if you know how to sculpt on ZBrush, you gotta know how to you gotta know how to make sculpting is not enough. You gotta know how to do polygon modeling and also do sculpting, which is two different things. Like the polygon modeling is like hard surface, like making a table or a car or something, and then the organic stuff, like making a character, that comes more easier to me. It feels easier, but the polygon modeling is kind of hard for me. So I gotta learn something called Z Modeler, and man, that is like one nightmare. But I've learned most of it. Um, so I'm working on those. I wanna make this fire hydrant a mold for my molder, and then make like a copies and paint them and try to sell them on eBay. Also, the same thing with the bricks. So I got a bunch of stuff in mind, but what I really have planned is that I'm just gonna be learning how to. I have been learning how to make the joints. So like try to sculpt a full figure. Actually, I was thinking it would be really fun sculpting the Superman from Dark Knight Returns when he's like, you remember when the bomb goes off, the nuclear bomb, and he turns into like a zombie, and he's just like really skinny and like all deformed. I was thinking, man, that would be a great sculpt to do, really fun sculpt to do, and putting joints in that um, wouldn't be too horrible. So I was thinking that would be a really fun project for me. Yeah, I had a big learning curve because I learned how to do 3D about in 2001 2003. I learned something called XSI soft image, and I learned how to sculpt in it and texture and animate, and then years later that company went down under, and I was like really pissed off because like, so what do I do now? So I gotta learn another program. So then I started learning Maya, and then and now I'm learning ZBrush. So uh, I wouldn't use Maya for all its. Maya's like a gigantic program, like Exercise Soft Image was. Like you can animate in it, and do rigging and all that. So I'm not gonna be doing none of that. I'm just gonna be sculpting and making toys. So the only reason I would use Maya would be for because Maya has a really good hard surface modeling. I would just use it for like some hard surface, and then just do most of the sculpting in ZBrush. And then what was the question? Yeah, for me, learning ZBrush was really hard because the interface for ZBrush is completely different from Maya and SSI. There are at least SSI and Maya, which are Maya still the leading software that they use for film and movies. They had a similar interface. So transferring yourself from SSI to Maya wasn't that terrible. But when you look at the interface for ZBrush, it is completely different. So I heard that some students cry cry when they try to learn ZBrush because, but I don't know. Yeah, for me it's really hard. Everything is named differently too. So what you call a model in Maya, they call it a tool. So there's all this vocabulary that's different, and there's all these different interfaces and different ways of doing things. And it's just like, man, what a horror show. Like to have to relearn everything all over again. Yeah, Anthony Custom is really cool, man. He's making his own action figures. Yeah, I hope to see them when he makes them. I hope I'll probably buy some. He's awesome. That guy's like really good at ZBrush. He's really good. Yeah, cyberpunk style. Actually, I talk to him sometimes here and there. I ask him questions about ZBrush because I get stuck sometimes. Let's see. What I can do is take some of this glue. He's a really good customizer too, man. Some of his customs are like I learned from him. Let's see. And I really like this little tool. Try to get you like a good angle so you can see what I'm doing. Just a little more work on this. I think Every time I try to finish something, I want to put more and more detail. It's kind of like a problem. But hopefully, if I make a really nice piece, then I can make a mold, and then make copies and paint them. Actually, this kind of texture is not very wood-like, but it looks cool. I like it. Let's see. I want to do some here. So you take a little bit of glue. You put a little dab here, a little dab here, there. You take a string of clay. And put it in here. Man, now I'm gonna have to sell my Mandalorian and buy that new one they announced, which really sucks. Oh man, that sucks. I bet you all the Hot Toys people are like complaining about that right now. They're gonna make videos today and tomorrow. Like, oh no, we got this. See. The toothpick technique. You remember Glenn Close? Do you remember him? Glenn Close? Glenn Close. He used to do all these customs. He was amazing, man. He's the reason why I started doing custom action figures, because his work, that guy was amazing, man. I really liked his videos. He was a natural. Like, he was so funny and talented. I also watch Craig Warwick. I really like Craig also. He's awesome. You know, when you paint this, the paint, you know what I've noticed? When you sculpt something, right? You don't have to put a lot of detail in it, because with the paint can do a lot of work for you. So that's what I've noticed. Sometimes I kill myself putting a lot of detail, and it's like, I guess because I like putting detail, I do it, but I don't really have to, you know? So, but I just want that one perfect piece, you know? That one perfect, nice piece. In ZBrush, you can do stuff, really small stuff, and I have to wear these these magnifiers, which I don't like wearing because then my eyes get tired. So I don't like straining my eyes when I do something small. Before, I used to not need glasses or magnifiers or anything. I had the perfect vision, and Those days are long gone. Long gone, bro. All right, just a little more detail. I think might be done here. Let's do the little. It's like rotting wood, right? Kind of wood you find at sea. There's this old movie from the 80s, and at the beginning of the movie, it's called The Fog. The Fog is a horror movie. And at the very beginning of the movie, this piece of wood washes on the beach, and it's a piece of wood saying a name from an old ship, I think, a ghost ship. They're like ghost pirates looking for their gold. And the movie's called The Fog. It's pretty cool, man. It's like one of those movies from the 80s, like The Thing and An American Werewolf in London. Those are great movies. Okay. Alrighty, so let's just do this like Brutus. Let's do this like Brutus. Brutus. Oh no, they're playing Mexican music. I don't want to hear that. Please, no Mexican music. There's all these Mexican restaurants around here, and they built these like wooden outside shacks so people can eat because of COVID-19. And every night I hear all this Mexican music. It's I like punk rock, man, or rock. So, this just sucks, man. I don't want to listen to. They're right outside my window, man. All right. Oh man, there's still one more here. No way. Shoot, there's still one more. All right, one more. One more for the road. One more for the road, baby. Okay. This one will be just lines. Alrighty. there's one more. No way, really? Jesus, there's still one more. Okay. No, they will not switch the music, man. They don't like American music. But I do go buy tacos, so yeah, their tacos are great. So I think the reason why my camera blurs out like this is because I don't have a direct connection. So I'm gonna buy an Ethernet cable and see if that solves the problem. And I'll get maybe I'll get the clear. This is a good camera, man. This is a Logitech Pro 1080, something like that. And I'm getting like blurred video sometimes, which is weird. I think it's because it's wireless. I'm doing the show wireless, so maybe that's why. So now I'm gonna have to get a cable that's like 13 feet long, so I can connect it from all the way the other room. Maybe more. And maybe that'll solve the problem of the blurry video. Let's see. All right, so this guy is finished, I think. Whew. It's really hot today, man. Let's see. Unblur. Any ideas why the video blurs? Any tips that might help me, because like I don't know why it blurs like this. It's a good camera. Actually, it's weird. The camera that I am on is from my computer, and that's like a 7-year-old camera. And this camera, where you see my stuff right here, that's like a brand new camera. It's a 1080, 10 something camera, Logitech, and it's supposed to have like better video than this camera, and it doesn't. So, and it clears up and then it blurs out. So I'm thinking it's probably the bit rate and StreamYard. Okay, I'll check it out. I don't even know where to look. Alrighty, so let's do something cool, man. Let's get the alcohol torch, which is what got me into this whole mess in the first place. And I'm gonna cook the super sculpty that I put with the alcohol torch. So let's cook it, man. Let's cook the sculpty. I just like using the torch, man. Like that's why I like the thing, because Kurt Russell uses a flamethrower, and that's why I want to get the figure. I just want to have a figure with a flamethrower. Just it looks so freaking cool, man. Did you remember the exclusive Red Skull for Mezco? It came the green one, the green outfit. It came with a, a flamethrower. Man, that figure looks so good, man. I'm gonna get it if I get a chance. I'll get it. Flamethrower. All right, so this is called an alcohol torch, and people that work with wax use it. People that work with jewelry use it, and some sculptors use it. They work with wax or some clays that melt to heat. Not all clays do this. This clay does not melt with heat. This clay turns hard with heat. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna gently blow torch the areas that I added fresh clay to, and it will cook it. So I'll be right back with the lighter. All right. It's my lighter. I'll light the blowtorch. Slit. So the trick is not to get too close and not burn the clay, but just heat it. So I'll do it from far away. Like that. The first time I did it, I kind of burnt the clay. It doesn't matter because even if you burnt the clay, when you paint it, you can't see it. You can't see the burn marks. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Like I guess you can hold it like 2 inches, 3 inches away. Trying to hold it so you can see in the camera what I'm doing. Let's see. There you go. Now you can see it. I can feel it in my finger when I do it like 3 inches away, and I can feel it. Just burnt some little hairs off my finger. I'm burning myself, man. Yeah, man. I love fire, bro. When I was a kid, it was the 4th of July. I took my Megatron, the Transformers Megatron, G1, and I don't know if you remember. Part of him turned into like a cannon. So I took some whistling rockets and I was using the cannon as a launcher for the whistling rockets, and one of the whistling rockets got stuck, and I was like, what's the word? I was panicking trying to get the rocket out of the launcher, out of Megatron's launcher, and that thing blew up in my hands. My whole thumb got swollen, and Megatron's cannon was destroyed. I was like 13, 14 years old. I destroyed my Megatron. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I was so sad, man, because it was Megatron, man. It's like one of those really nice toys, but it was working. Like, I don't know if you remember, you take the parts and you build a launcher, and it has like an aiming mechanism and everything. So it was really great. It was working out real good. And then towards the last rocket, I put it in, it got stuck, and it started whistling, and it was inside, and I was like trying to get it out, and boom, it blew up. The whole thing just blew up. My whole thumb got swollen. The ringing in my ears, I couldn't hear anything. Scary moment. Oh, here we go. The funny thing is, I don't have any more fuel for this alcohol torch. I ran out of it. So I don't know what I'm going to do now when I run out of it. Oh, shit. It's going to break. Okay. I thought it was bending for some reason. So what was I saying? Yeah, I'm going to run out of fuel. So I was planning to use 99 alcohol or something, the one you buy in the drugstore. But this is denatured alcohol. This stuff is like really expensive. You buy like I don't know, it's like a can, and that thing costs like almost $30. And because these things are not built well enough, the air that escapes from this evaporates the alcohol. So I will keep it full, and it will just go down and down, slowly evaporating. And I lost most of the fuel that way, which really sucks. So that's why I tape it up. I tape it up so it won't have like that air leak. So I have to do it like this. Man, it's hot, dude. Today it's really hot. Like, I gotta turn the air conditioner on. Let's see. So I'm gonna try to airtight this right here. Like that. So the more you seal this thing, the better the better the chances are that your alcohol won't evaporate. And I mean seal it, like. So I guess the thing you're supposed to do really is, like, after you finish your alcohol torch using it, you're supposed to or they don't tell you this. You're supposed to empty it out and put the fuel back in the storage container, which is kind of hard to do. It's not built for that. You gotta have like a drainer or something to put it back in there. So yeah, this should be good enough, and that's why it's taped up. All right, so this guy is finished. This is the first one I did. This one is primed. So, man, the video looks so blurry. What the hell? Yeah. What the hell? Why is it so blurry? You see it? Maybe I can trick it. Saran wrap. Yeah, I got to get some of that. Actually, when I did the detail on this, I put this plastic on it, and the plastic was too thick. It was from these plastic bags. And I think saran wrap is actually thinner. So if I would have used that, the detail would have been richer. Okay. Saran wrap. I gotta get that. And I gotta get a clay a pasta machine, one of those clay where you just roll out the sheets of clay really easily. I gotta get one of those, but those cost like $35. So, but I should have that. But now it cleared up. See, okay. So, kind of looks like wood, you know. Once I paint this, it's gonna look better. And I'm really happy with these 1/6 scale bricks I just did. So I think the scale is really good. These are 1/12 scale for 1/12 scale figures. Thanks. So I think I'm gonna go and turn on the air conditioner. Let's see. That didn't go well. All right. Alrighty, so change my glasses here. So I'm pretty happy with the mic, man. Like, it works fine. I just gotta learn how to use these two knobs here. I don't even know what they're for. And there. Oh, I gotta work on this cinder block too. This cinder block is 1/12 scale. It looks really good with Marvel Legends. I just gotta push sheets of clay on it and texture it with a sandpaper, and it looks just like a cinder block. Let's see. And this is the clay I use. Super Sculpty Firm Gray. 1 pound. All right. Thanks for coming, man. Tactical Nerds. And I'll probably be on this weekend sometime. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'll find something. And yeah. I'll see you later, man.